Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome for the first time. Lemony has had an eventful arrival to Salona City, and his near-death experience at the university's entrance exam didn't quite shake off his nerves. Fortunately, the college-bound dude is well rested enough to be prepared for his first day of classes. We're going to watch him navigate the campus and have a look at his schedule. The classes Lemony will enroll in can't be too outrageous, can they? Oh well, they seem manageable. Good morning! What a fantastic way to start the day. It's nice to log in to see flowers blooming in the city. They're simplistic, but beautiful. I like them. Wyona tells Lemony, I can't wait to join a house at the university. I can't decide. Wolfblades, Runehawks, or Mist Ravens. I'll help, even though Lemony hasn't decided himself. I'm not really sure which g.e.a.r.s house to pick. The house leaders gave me authorization to try a few, but I can't decide. Even the different job owners around Salona tried to help me and let me borrow a few of their mecha to see if I like them. That's unfortunate. I just can't decide. Do you think you could help? I could pilot one of them, and we could have a duel to see if I like one more than the others. Sure, I don't see why not. Okay, we'll try Wolfblade first. Aw, the flowers are gone. I think these loud noises must have scared them off. Accuracy increased by 20% knockout blow. Wolf's hammered. Your calm thoughts increase your BTH. Yeah, why do I get the feeling my thoughts aren't calm? Forward slash exposes weak points, damage increased. Oh no! Fear not, for luck shines upon you. Your mecha and eject pod were safely recovered. And good news, Wyona decided she's going to go with Wolfblade. Glad he could help, even though he got a concussion. I'll check Tech's Mech to see if Lemony has enough credits to buy more up-to-date weaponry. He has 1,671 and 2 credits and 200 Nova Gems. Mecha Hanger, equipped. Welcome, Lemony. It's the 6th anniversary of MechQuest. There's a birthday party going on downstairs. I appreciate the invitation, but I think the 6th anniversary of MechQuest was a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure that this year is not even that. Which sucks, because this game hasn't been updated in forever. Shot for arms. Lightly used Gatling gun. Fire bursts of 3 bullets at a time, good for perforating things. $471 credits. As far as shoulders go, nope, not even that. Heads. Smile Face. This weapon may scare your opponent and may make you smile. Hits may increase your bonus to hit. If hit 3 is successful, chance for 1 turn stun or damage BOT or enemy damage NOT. Concept by Ultimate No Bowner. Ultimate New Boner. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that sorry if I'm messing the pronunciation up. And it doesn't say smile. Oh wait, yes it does. I thought it was Smile Face at first, but then though head's name is titled Smiley Face, I see. Smiley Face, that's a little funnier. Let's see if quickly can get something useful with his Nova Gems. A robotic rifle. Retractable shoulder weapon that has a chance to perform an energy conversion on strike. Okay. 150 left. Dr. Cardiac? Let's see. This doctor has a high mortality rate. I can see why. A doctor whose last name is Cardiac must kill more patients than cure them. But he's willing to. That he sees malpractice suits as entertainment. Gives the Joker a run for his money. A Hyper Helmet M4. Chance for critical hits. Successful hits trigger specials. General damage buff overtime, enemy buff nerf overtime, and double HP damage overtime for 4 turns. Concept by RM. What does RM stand for? These must be player suggested weapons. Alright, let's get these babies equipped. Lightly used. Okay. Perfect. Save equipped so that they're there when I log in next time. Okay, quickly doesn't need that flamethrower. It's outdated. Refurbished machine gun. Item cannot be sold. Of course, it comes with the Nubertron. Retractable rifle. Squire's Volt Sword. Star Captain Stare Down. Wonder what Quickly would get for the back arm. No, not Quickly, Lemony. Got him mixed up with my Dragon Fable character. He comes from the past, or the future. It's a bit convoluted, but don't worry, it'll probably make sense as I progress through MechQuest. Another lightly used Gatling gun. That's reassuring. Okay, what can Quickly get for arms? The perfect ghost trap. This ghost trap has 100% chance to capture weakened ghosts. Required to capture ghosts. Lemony doesn't have enough Nova Gems. He spent it on that shoulder. Level 3. Ooh, now we're talking. Fires blinding ink at your opponent. 120 Nova Gems. You gotta be kidding me. Oh well, Lemony's gonna watch a movie. He has plenty of time before he gets to his first class. Snow Mech and the 7 Droids. The new animated short, DFA, world premiere now. Onyx vs. The Undead. These are also good movies. But since Snow Mech in the Seven Dwarfs is adapted from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, I wonder if Snow Mech is referring to a robot or the person piloting it. Maybe the antagonist is essentially Darth Vader in a crown. It'd be funny visualizing him giving Snow Mech a poisoned apple, except it's obviously a rotten apple. Hi, I'm Ballyho. Sorry to say, not much to see here anymore. Thanks anyway. Well, it was worth a try. Hello, Lemony. I'm Major Bad Dog Steel. Think you're tough enough for some real action? Yes? Who are you? I'm Major Steel. They wanted to make me a general, but I turned them down. I prefer life on the battlefield. I could never be happy calling the shots from a distance. I am the last surviving member of a secret elite task force called the Star Strikers. Okay. I'm looking to rebuild the team, so I came here looking for worthy soldiers. Cool. Maybe you have what it takes. You got that right, Batroc. I'm the best. Alright, we'll see about that. If you can hold your own against my little friend, then maybe you've got what it takes. I captured this little bugger in my last mission behind enemy lines. Good luck. Say hello to his little friend. Fight! This should be good. Crystal Fist affected by hyper damage. And Lemonie's affected by crystal shards. Hey, that didn't take long. 25% Star Captain bonus, of course. Mission completed. Major Steely is impressed. You prove to him that you dish out some pain. Talk to him about his next mission. Maybe later. You've got new C-mail. Alright, I think you have what it takes. I need an experienced Star Captain for my next dangerous mission. I'll think about it. Okay, how much credits does Lemony have right now? 112. Okay, Wyona, time for a rematch. Okay, hyper damage, we're off to a good start. Energy conversion heals 37 hit points. Now we're talking. Oh, goody. Oh no, Lemonie's close to being knocked out again. Not anymore. And 225 more credits. And 25% of it, access granted. Star Captain, 25% bonus, access granted. So who knows how many credits Lemony would earn? Well, that was fun. Even though I lost, I still got a feel for how the mecha handles. Thank you. No problem. Do you want to try again, or have you had enough? Again. Okay, let's try Runehawk next. Why does that mech look like Dumbledore? It's probably to allude to the old mystical wizard archetype in older wizarding stories like Lord of the Rings and Dungeons and Dragons. Most of Onyx Entertainment's games are inspired by Dungeons and Dragons after all, so it's not really much of a shocker. Wonderful. 2 consecutive wins in a row. Lemony's on fire. Well, that was fun. Even though I lost, I still got a feel for how the mecha handles. Thank you. Do you want to try again, or have you had enough? Again. This time, Miss Raven would be great. Kind of reminds me of a rogue, if you ask me. Dang it! Well, these mechs are suitable for ranged attacks. Talk about a direct hit. Let's go again. And this time, Lemony will get ya. Wait, what? You gotta be kidding me. Electric Jolt? Oh, come on. The loss of energy sort of helps, but it's not quite reassuring. Not again! That was close! Well, that was fun. Even though I lost, I still got a feel for how the mecha handles. Thank you. Do you want to try again, or have you had enough? I've had enough, thank you. Wyonda may not have chosen yet, but maybe you have figured out which gear house you want to join and which Salona job to apply for. Lemony earned 675 credits, not bad. But Wyonda went with Wolfblade despite the objective completed description. No question about it. And it looks like he has enough to upgrade his mecha's back arm. And save equipped. Welcome to G.e.a.r.s University. Congratulations, you passed the G.e.a.r.s entrance exam. The X is missing. Now that you have been accepted into the university, the U is missing. Feel free to explore the campus and the surrounding areas. You may start classes immediately. Right now we are offering Energy Blade 101 and Mecha Combat 101. To get the most out of your time at G.e.a.r.s, you will probably want to join one of the 3 university houses, Wolfblade, Runehawk, and Mistraven. You should talk to each house leader to determine which house is best for you. Please remember to check your C-mail, campus mail regularly for updates. Good luck. We hope you enjoy your time at G.e.a.r.s. Registrar. Gee, awful lot of letters missing. Was it like that on the browser, or did these typos just happen to be there on the launcher? I don't know. I remember a time when they weren't there. You see some strange sticky webbing up ahead. That can't be good. It's a giant mega spider. Oh no! It's so terrifying that the fountain just froze. Wait, these spiders have energy? Yeah, best leave the extermination to the professionals. Applications for G.e.a.r.s Games PvP approval are happening now. Talk to Nigel at the stadium to sign up. Bugs. Bugs? Oh yes. Giant spiders have reported... Bugs? Oh yes. Bugs? Oh yes. Giant spiders have reported... I can't get over the fact that there's a missing word. That this sentence feels incomplete. Bugs? Oh yes, giant spiders have been reported around the campus. Please be careful. Probably should have listened to her before charging right past that fountain. Classes. Your score on the entrance exam was impressive, but it would take... Your score on the entrance exam was impressive, but it would take more than a lucky shot to pass my class. What does she teach? Advanced Combat Theory, New, Mecha Piloting 101, Energy Blades 101, Mecha Combat 101, rank 0 out of 12. That's because classes have started today. Houses. G.e.a.r.s University houses are now open. Please visit each house before choosing one. Compliment. You like my uniform? Why, thank you. Flattery will not improve your grade in my class. Now, return to your studies. Lemony was just trying to be nice. Though nowadays that's a poor excuse. You get the feeling that you're being watched. That's because there's an eye on the dean's desk. Greetings, Lemony. Your results from the entrance exam were impressive, but you still lack experience, so I've noticed. However, you seem to have great potential. Return to me when you have learned more about the ways of Mecha. Okay. Houses, classes. Classes! This is where the classrooms are located. Wolfblade, Moonhawk, and Miss Raven houses are now open. Dorms. This is where you live. Go down to classes. You new recruits are rough around the edges this year. Very few of you have what it takes to be a real mecha pilot. Very few people in this game have what it takes to to communicate properly. Is it B or BB? Because that sounds like a cat call. Not quite professional, Alicia. Okay, there's the Energy Blade 101 classroom. I should probably check that out because Sasiro asked Lemony for his E-Blade back off screen. Master Tsupa is one of the greatest swordsmen in the known universe. This mysterious masked Moglin is known only as Twang, or no hit back. Ouch. This blindfold helps you become one with the no, this is just a really mean joke. I was hoping that this blurb this sentence would say, the blindfold helps you become one with the blindfold helps you become one with the sound. That sounds better. Transcend beyond material life and register for this class. Talk. Energy blades are very dangerous when wielded by untrained hands. Only a master may use this power to build, rather than destroy. Enroll. Okay, so you think you have what it takes to master the art of fighting with an energy blade? He seems too different than the other students somehow. Perhaps he will be He seems too different than the other students somehow. Perhaps he will be the first to get through my class without any broken limbs. Wait, what? Also, he right there is lowercase. Very well. The registration fee for this class is 1,000 credits. Do you want to sign up? No loitering. At least that is what we think it says. The cut is above the rest. This energy blade is Cicero Green. Oh shoot. You cannot afford this class. Well, I'll just take Mecha Combat 101 in the meantime. So there you are, Lemony. You are late. Why do you think these used books cost more than Why do these used books cost more than the new ones? Huh. Good question. When I went to college, it was the other way around. The used books cost less. The used books are cheaper than the new ones. Mech Combat 101. The missile goes whoosh, boom. The machine gun... Mech Combat 101. The missile goes whoosh, boom. The machine gun goes... The laser goes... zap. Note. Less QQ, more pew pew. Less questions, more pew pew. Is this a college campus or an elementary school? I wonder if you could... I wonder if you could change the channel if you had a remote. I think Oprah is on. Yeah, even across dimensions, Oprah's talk show still airs on TV. Thanks to you, Sally always brings an apple to class for herself, not the teacher. Because caffeine is one of the deadliest drugs in the world. It's the most consumed one besides alcohol, too. A lot of people dream of piloting Mecha. In fact, he is right now. Is he sleeping? That's cute and funny. Some students find it easier to get high scores when playing during class. High scores in what? Slacking off? Anyway, back to this dialogue. So there you are, Lemony. You are late. I am late? Yes, you were exactly 3.0456 seconds late. Is she being serious? Yep, she is. She has an anger management issue. She has issues with anger management, so of course she's serious. She is totally being serious. Oh yeah, she means it. Yes, I am serious. I do not care what you scored on your entrance exam, Lemony. Although his score was pretty impressive, but I'm not going to say that out loud. In the future, you are expected to be on time, or else I will fail you right out of my class. That is true. Punctuality is everything in college. You may now take your seat. At least she is not going to make me wear a silly hat. Lemony, as punishment for being tardy, you must wear this hat. Oh, god damn it! It's a dunce hat. If you look up close, that's what it says on his hat. It's an old-fashioned punishment it's an old-fashioned punishment teachers would have in school. If a student did something naughty or spoke out of turn, they would make them sit in front of the class and wear this hat to embarrass them. I'm going to pass all her tests and show her what I am really made of. Just you wait and see. I believe in you, Lemony. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Students, please open your books to page 979,152. Let's start. How does the binding stay intact? Why are all of these textbooks about fishing? Good question. Maybe Alicia is an avid fisher. Class number 1. Objective. Defeat a single opponent in a completely safe training battle which will take place in unescapable battle arena using live ammunition. Survivors may continue on to the next class. Those that perish are probably going to lose their scholarship, even though enrollment at G.e.a.r.s. University is free. Hot dog! Not an edible one. Cool, that wasn't so bad. Da 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 da. Great job! You passed the test, with 275 credits to show for it. Students, please open your books to page 4,403. Students, please open your books to page 4,438,665. Let's start. 662 credits, not bad. Like I said, how is the binding still intact? Lemony, you did well on your first test. Now let's see if you can handle multiple opponents. Class number 2, objective, defeat 2 level 3 opponents without repairing your mecha in between. Level 4 is recommended. Good thing he's level 4. Jimmy the iPod. Was he made from an iPod? If you know what I mean. Good, good. Da 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 da. Great job! You passed the test, with 525 credits to show for it. Students, please open your books to page 3,770,224. Let's start. You performed adequately on your last test. I wonder if you will handle 3 opponents with such ease. Ah, I'm doomed! Says so on the blackboard. Objective, defeat 3 low-level opponents without repairing your mecha in between. Recommended level is above 4. Mecha is fully repaired, but it never hurts to check. Launch the class mission. Woohoo! Lemony passed again! Da 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 da. And he won 775 credits. Now he can afford the Energy Blade 101 admission enrollment fee. Students, please open your books to page 5,288,957. Let's start. You performed adequately on your last test. I wonder if you will handle 3 such opponents. You performed adequately on your last test. I wonder if you will handle 3 opponents with such ease. Mini-boss. Instructor duel. Defeat one of Alicia's TA's teacher assistants in an anything goes mecha boss fight. Good luck. Recommended level is 5. When I went to university and community college, my professors didn't have TAs. It's probably because their classes weren't large enough for them to need one. I think universities with master's and PhD programs would have TAs. I could be wrong though, so I think it depends on the class size. Remind me again why level 5 was recommended for such an easy peasy fight. Congratulations, you passed the test, with 300 credits to show for it. Da, 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 da. Students, please open your books to page 3,000,000. Students, please open your books to page 3,551,941. Let's start. Gee, the binding must be super durable. Perhaps there is some hope for you yet. It is time to face a tougher... Perhaps there is some hope for you yet. It is time to face a tougher set of opponents. Class number 5, Objective. Starting with this class, you will be facing tougher opponents. Upgrade your mecha and weapon systems as needed. Defeat 2 level 5 mecha. Recommended level is 5 to 6. Okay, let's go for it. Scrawny little mech pilot versus a buff versus 2 buff mechs. That's a funny visualoid. Pepperoni, that's a good one. Big Rusty Rat. Is that supposed to be based off of Chuck E. Cheese? Uh-oh. Robotic rifle. Da, 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 da. Great job! You passed the test with 675 credits to show for it. Students, please open your books to page 2,475,020. Students, please open your books to page 247,523. Let's start. This is a very difficult battle. It is very unlikely you will ever be able to complete this challenge. Do not feel bad. No one ever has. Class number 6. Objective. Defeat 3 million difficulty mech. 3 million? I think I read it wrong. I think I read the objective wrong. Objective is to defeat 3 medium difficulty mecha. No repairs allowed. Recommended level is 7. You. Boom. Sorry. Wow, Alicia is really expecting her students to fail. Okay, here goes. Phew. Jimmy the iPod is less tougher than the Chuck E. Cheese parody and the pepperoni. This isn't so bad. Da 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 da. Great job! You passed the test with 925 credits to show for it. You're getting good at this. Students, please open your books to page 3,908,830. Let's start. I am almost impressed after watching the last battle. Almost. Class number 7, Instructor Duel. Defeat another of Alicia's TA, Teacher's Assistant. Defeat another one of Alicia's TA's, Teacher's Assistant, in a one-on-one duel. Warning, this mecha model has been modified to be highly resistant to ballistic weapons. Ballistic is missing an L. Sends the command for Tech to fully repair your mecha. I didn't know that Tech has an on-site repair station. That's resourceful. Alright, Hammerhead V2 is resistant to ballistic attacks. This stinks. Well, it's a good thing that Alicia was kind enough to give Lemony partial credit for participation. Class dismissed. And she wouldn't let him take off the dunce hat. That's stupid. Mecha Paladin 101. Oh, you're the professor I saw in the lobby. Students, I assure you that yesterday's accident was a fluke. There was no way to tell that the holodrone was a real Shadow Scythe unit. Wait, there was a training accident? Lemony wasn't on campus for that because the first day of classes was today. Though I'm sure that it was probably just a meeting that Lemony didn't get the syllabus for. It's one of those classes where he's expected to attend the day before the first day of classes began, which isn't a good look. Accuracy adds points to your current accuracy skill. Reflex adds points to your current reflex skill. Accuracy, increased chance to hit enemy. Reflex increases your chance to dodge. Power increases damage dealt. Perception, damage taken reduced. Efficiency, decreased EP usage. Luck has small effects on lots of things, such as life. Can't spend any more points. Spend 20 points, 0 out of 24 stat points used. Train stats by using the left and right arrow. Train stats by using the left and right arrows to increase or decrease a stat. Then hit train to launch the training session. You may train up to 5 points per level. Bonus, Dark Captains may train 6 points per level. So basically, Mecha Piloting 101 is the equivalent of the stat trainer in Dragon Fable, except you fight an enemy to train your stats. Which would make sense for Dragon Fable 2. That's something they might consider in the future, assuming the game is still being updated at this point. Perfect. Stat training objective completed. Excellent work. You can feel your mecha piloting abilities increasing. Wonderful. Affects crits, stun resist, and has small effects on lots of other places. Must still be talking about luck. No, I think it's just the stats in general. Good. Looks like Lemony's stat points are used up. Class dismissed. Energy Blade 101. Hello, Master Tasupa. I can finally afford the admission fee. Oh, actually, registration fee, he calls it. Do you want to sign up? I do, yes. Okay, Lemony, you are now my student. Class is about to start. Labels are what we use to describe something we do not wish to fully understand. Yes, that's true. Energy blades are very dangerous when wielded by untrained hands. Only a master may use this power to build rather than destroy. Weapon rack. See all the energy weapons you unlocked. Just this sword so far. Now wielding sword. Labels are what we use to describe something we do not fully understand. Truer words have never been spoken, especially when it comes to how demonized the LGBT plus community continues to be. Take class. Okay, it's just a training bot, no biggie. Well, this is very encouraging. Ouch. Try again. Okay, the training bots are way too overpowered. Keep trying. You have taken the first step in a long journey. This journey has no ending. Go again. So now Lemony took down a training globe. Practice makes perfect after all. Blade training skill check. Need 29 or better. Roll to move up. What luck! I sense that your power is growing. Stay on your current path. I sense that your power is growing. Stay on your current path and... I sense that your power is growing. Stay on your current path and it will lead you to greatness. Your skill level is 2. Hard work, dedication, and a lot of sweat are what it takes to master the art of controlling energy blades. Go figure. Excuse me. Not another one. That's even better. I sense that your power is growing. Stay on your current path and it will lead you to greatness. Your skill level is 3. Brilliant! Wear the stylish energy weapon training uniform. All students must wear the same uniform. Before you can find your own path, you must travel the paths of all. Boy, this isn't going very well. Oh goody, Lemony got a training dummy for a change. Who you calling a training dummy? good. Just barely made it. I sense that your power is growing. Stay on your current path and it will lead you to greatness. Your skill level is 4. Hard work, dedication, and a lot of sweat are what it takes to master the art of controlling energy blades. Class dismissed. This will give Lemony some time to look around the city to see if he can find more useful weaponry to help him in his classes. Let's start with the energy blades. Is someone hiding in those bushes? Nah, I must be seeing things. But I do see a bunch of flowers. They're beautiful. Lightsaber's grand opening. You may not want to sign that death guest book. Ask about our Nova Gem specials. Certainly. Welcome to License Grayson. The associate's name is Grayson. Welcome to Light's Blades. I'm Grayson Light. How can I help you? Missing assistant? Grayson seems upset about something. But first I'm going to peruse the wipeouts section. Vorpal short blade. Energy blade with a replica of an antique hilt design. Energy burst. Solar powered energy melee weapon. The Vorpal short blade is actually more effective. Missing assistant? You haven't gotten to this way station yet. Nova Gem blades. Shop for energy blades with your Nova Gems. Energy Reaper. Energy blade with a replica of an antique hilt design. Soul Sapper. An energy blade that is rumored to draw energy from supernatural forces. 300 Nova Gems. Can't afford that either. Laser Eye for the Space Guy clothing store now open. House haircuts, the tagline says, perfectly safe for humans, honestly. Whoa, cool, a magic and novelty item store. That's a novelty store? Looks kind of ominous for one. To me, that is. Star Captain heads. Gonna need weapons that aren't labeled as ballistic. Sapphire Mana Fontan. Shoulder mounted for experimental mana blaster for testing purposes only. Ouch. Verified mecha available to players who upgrade in Dragon Fable or Adventure Quest. Nope, they're inaccessible. Chaos items? Get your Chaos items to celebrate the end of Adventure Quest World's Chaos storyline. Could be used for the have, but a ominous K.A.R.S. erupted blade is 9,999 credits, so not particularly useful yet. What was once a simple energy blade has been K.A.R.S. erupted. Careful, it looks like it will wiggle right out of your grasp. No kidding. Chaos Mecha, Chaos Crusher. The Chaos Crusher. The power of chaos corrupts anything it touches. It may grant powerful booms or harmful misfortunes. Do you have the will to control it, or will it end up controlling you? There's no question mark there. Free gifts. Golden Mecha. Golden Rat Nubatron. Cool. Party like it's 3012 combo. By using your defaults in the right order, you will unlock a combo special where the front arm does extra damage. I'm not quite reassured. Already got it. Why don't we try arms? Back arm, 12 to 18 none. Fires blinding ink at your opponents. Like I said, it's no good because Quickly doesn't have enough Nova Gems. Bigger drill, front arm. This drill won't pierce the heavens unless you jump really high, but it will tear through enemy armor with ease. Gear student Cyphalon suggested this on the forums. Okay, maybe I'll get that for a later date. Pretty narrow options so far. Gonna keep taking the Energy Blade 101. Since it seems like Quickly's options are far too narrow. Not Quickly, Lemony. Quickly wouldn't operate a machine like that if his life depended on it. You have taken the first step in a long journey. This journey has no ending. Okay, this is somewhat better. This just keeps getting better and better. I sense that your power is growing. Stay on your current path and it would lead you to greatness. Your skill level is 5. Congratulations! You have attained the rank of Old Yellow Belt. I have added a new weapon to your rack. Hard work, dedication, and a lot of sweat are what it takes to master the art of controlling energy blades. Perfect. Oh goody, Lemony's dunce hat is gone. But so is his energy blade, so blah. Oof. 10. Damage 2 to 6. Not sure if that's more effective than the sword. Find out. Well, I guess it is. At least Lemony is not dealing 1 damage anymore. Uniform bonus. Dang it! Can always get it right in the first try. Come on. Not again. Not even the persistence bonus was enough. Now on to the training dummy. Gee, he just keeps getting his butt handed to him. Good. That's better. I sense that your power is growing. Stay on your current path and it will lead you to greatness. Your skill level is 6. Wonder how she earned that weapon when only those who have earned it above the yellow one could earn it. Maybe it's a different shade of yellow? I don't know. Okay, wonderful. I sense that your power is growing. Stay on your current path and it will lead you to greatness. Your skill level is 7. Black Belt Masters may equip energy blades in the mecha, requires rank up 35, and quickly Lemony has a long way to go. Rare Nova Gem blades for Black Belt Masters requires rank of 35 because of course. Oh boy. That can't be good. Awesome! And Lemony is now level 5. You gained a skill point. I sense that your power is growing. Stay on your current path and it will lead you to greatness. Your skill level is 8. Now quickly can equip that gold Nubatron that he got for free. Which is strange because no one ever gives gold away for free. Phew! I sense that your power is growing. Stay on your current path and it will lead you to greatness. Your skill level is 9. Come on. Oh, phew. I sense that your power is growing. Stay on your current path, and it will lead you to greatness. Your skill level is 10. Congratulations, you have attained the rank of Crushing Orange Belt. I have added a new weapon to your rack. Hard work, dedication, and a lot of sweat are what it takes to master the art of controlling energy blades. You said it. That doesn't look orange at all. No weirding, not yet. That's been a lie. Better luck next time. But at least the matcha is more effective than the blades on Lemonie's on Lemonie's rack so far. Class dismissed. Efficiency, perception. He's gonna need that. G.e.a.r.s trainer. Oh boy. It looks like a ghost. This enemy is a trainer. He cannot train if he's a noob. Excellent work! You can feel your mecha piloting abilities increasing. Class dismissed. Now it's time to relax a little bit on the dropship. Not ready for G.e.a.r.s University? Or maybe you're just feeling a little nostalgic? Return to the Level 1 Intro Shuttle. Admina said, Lemony, Dean Warlick has requested to speak with you. Go to his office at G.e.a.r.s University immediately. Maybe later. It'll have to wait until the next video. You better not be thinking about beating my high score in Planetary Defender. I'm gonna play it. Well, that's a relief. Victory! You defended Lorne against a wave of invading forces. Not for real, but completing that stage is still an impressive accomplishment. Oops. You have failed to defend your planet from the invaders. Next! You must complete level 30 first. You haven't unlocked this level yet. Dang it! Okay, what level haven't... Oh, I see. Stage 6. Why didn't I think of that? Reloading, reloading. Are these sprites supposed to represent the shuttle site and that shuttle the dropship? Truth is kind of stranger than fiction. Perfect. Well, Lemony has completed his 12th stage, and his next class starts in a few minutes. Your score will be reset if you go to the main menu. Do you wish to continue? Time to land the ship and hopefully make it to class. Skip the intro, been there, done that. Mecha Combat 101. Made it just in time for once. Students, please open your books to page 93,122. Let's start. How is the binding still durable on those textbooks? I am almost impressed after watching the last battle. Almost. It almost feels like she was peeking into the Energy Blade 101 classroom. Guess she really does have a soft spot for our characters. Maybe more so if we manage to defeat her teacher's assistant. Launch! Warped Optimistics, warped Laser Blaster, yes! You're not gonna knock this mech down, buddy. Warp Flamethrower, you're not the only one that can spit fire. What Slug Gun? Awesome! Thank goodness that didn't kill the guy. Great job! You passed the test. Class dismissed. And now quickly can wind down in his dormitory before he goes to the dining hall. Lemony, I keep saying Quigley because I'm so used to playing him in Dragon Fable when I keep meaning to refer to him as Lemony. But yeah, if Quigley somehow had a time machine and traveled this far into the future or in the past, depending on how you look at it, then he might enjoy the dining hall at G.e.a.r.s University. And I think Lemony might be a decent chaperone because all guests at the university must be accompanied by a student. Well, you guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Go.